If you're stuck in a cycle of looping loops instead of finishing songs, let's get right into it. Now, loops do have their time and place in music. Some loops are finished songs, but if your name doesn't start with William and then with Basinski, then keep watching. First of all, there's a legal limit of unfinished songs to have on a hard drive, which is about 20. So if you've got more than that, you might be in serious trouble. In this video, I want to go through the process of taking an idea and then developing it into a music piece. Let's start off with this loop as an example. Just a little chord progression in D minor with a melody line on top. Now this idea right here is all that you really need. That's the protein of the meal. The rest is just sides and seasoning. Piano sounds are cool, but let's make it a bit more interesting. We're jumping straight into Portal. Some spectral sand for movement. Let's record both the chords and melody lines and export them into the playlist. Doing this really helps because when you have a loop and you're really familiar with it, you're basically married to it. Any change feels wrong, and by some post-processing, you're breaking free from the loop chains, and the ideas can start flowing once again. You can chop it, stretch it, granulize it, do whatever you think feels right. And after you're pretty happy with the sound, this is your new base. This is the fresh starting point. As you can see, we're slowly drifting away from the loop. We've got some movement, and it feels a bit more organic. Now we can get into the additive phase. This is where we start layering more elements, kind of like the hook of the track. It feels a bit weird calling it a hook in the context of like semi-ambient music, but yeah. You can take the original melody or chord progression, stack it with the post-processed sounds, tweak it a bit, add drums, new melodies, field recordings, 808s, Scooby-Doo sound effects, whatever feels right for the track. This part is about letting go of the ego. We don't need to be overly technical. We just need to serve the sound and not ourselves. Now it's time for the subtractive process. It's a good idea to copy and paste your previous section for this part. Now we need to put on a minimalist hat. Try to just leave the bare minimum while keeping the core essence of the track. If you're not sure, just mute individual parts one by one and see how it affects the overall sound. After you've done that, you got yourself a nice intro or a second part of the track, and you've successfully turned an 8-bar loop to a 16-bar section, and now a 32-bar section. If you need a bridge, a great idea is just to take an individual track with a memorable theme, and build it up gradually, and then go back to the main section again. This leaves a lot of breathing room, especially if the rest of the track is quite busy. So now the only thing missing is the outro. What I really like to do is extend the bridge part and just let it die out at the end. So instead of going into another section, it just slowly fades. And that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Big shout outs to everyone who answered my question in the community post about music production struggles. I've just uploaded the song that's been playing in the background of my last few videos on my music channel. There'll be links to it in the pinned comment. Thank you guys for watching, and here's the full track from the video.